Hi guys, this is Becca and I am back for my week 44 check-in of my Watts Atelier online drawing training program. I had another good week. This never happens. High five, high five, high five, high five, high five. So this is very rare for me to have 2 solid weeks in a row, so I am rejoicing and appreciating it because it's a gem for me to be confident and feel like I'm moving forward for 2 whole weeks in a row. So I continued with the female quick sketch head, but moving into the longer poses. So I started with a few 20s this week, same process. I copied Jeff's and then I did the drawings a couple times in a row on my own for 20 minutes. And I was actually really pleased with how these turned out. I thought that for 20 minutes I was getting a lot of information in and actually sort of getting some of the likeness of the model, which I was not getting, I think, in a lot of my male head drawings. So that was really exciting to see the progress there. And then I moved on to the master studies and 1-hour drawings. So for the master studies, I don't actually time myself. I usually take about 2 hours on them, but if I'm trying to do them in an hour, I don't really get to study them very much, and I don't get to look at the line work and the modeling and the calligraphy, so it ends up just being sort of like the old like chicken with his head cut off 1 hour of drawing if I try to do it that fast. So I take my time on the master copies. But for the 1-hour drawings, I really do them in 1 hour. And I was also really excited with how these turned out. Obviously, like, you're always gonna find stuff that's wrong with it. And it's funny, the second you finish, you see all these things that are kind of messed up. But while you're drawing, you're just trying to get everything down as fast as you can. But I thought for 1 hour, these are just way better than anything I have done in the past. So that was a very good feeling that I got on the paper, and it shows huge improvement, I think. But I guess you guys can be the judge of that. So those were really rewarding. The only things, well, there's a lot of things that I'm still struggling with, but the things that I'm noticing most that I'm struggling with are shading big areas. So I find that it either looks like a little bit too linear, so it ends up just being like this flat shadow on half of the face, which looks kind of funky, or else it just ends up looking really splotchy and kind of messy in the shadow areas. So I'm working on that. And the other thing is I spent a couple days drawing ears this week and doing ear studies from various artists. And I drew an ear at the end of the week and it was still just totally terrible. So I've been trying to like awkwardly look at people's ears while I'm talking to them so that I can see what's going on there. And I think I'm getting it a little bit, but it is just a very complex shape. So I think probably gonna need more than 2 days of study on it. So I'll keep up the ear studies, and I think I'm gonna keep doing the female head sketch next week. On to the drawings.